Malilie Joskolie Enga Medo Mer Pichilik Semera Champagne Naleli Willy Fokue Yokanga Mawa Esabenanga Balimbisaka Moninga Dati Petrole c'est vrai.
Alitia kumaka.
1 2 1 2 1 2. Yes. Welcome. Welcome to this conference, Students Debate, 6th June 2024. Chuka University is the host. To the Mount Kenya region universities, welcome all. And hope you are going to have a good stay at Chuka University. Welcome to Chuka University, this 6th June 2024, for the Comrades debate about climate change. We are going to have a successful day, and hope all the students are going to have a beautiful stay at Chuka University, the only prophetic university in Kenya. Welcome all. Welcome to Chuka University. Welcome to Chuka University, 6th June 2024, for the Comrades debate about climate change. Naona President wa KUSA amefika. Kama unasikia sauti inua mkono unisalimie. Unataka kunisalimia sawa? Yes. Welcome. Welcome to Chuka University, this 6th June 2024. Kenny. Welcome to Chuka University, this 6th June 2024, for the Comrades debate about climate change, the Mount Kenya University region universities. Karibuni sana Chuka University, the only prophetic university around the world. It was prophesied by prophetess Jerusha Kanya, 1951, That's a brief history.
Disruptive ideas are
So
needed
feel
to
at home.
catalyze economy-wide transformation. Welcome to Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice, an intergenerational initiative designed to share, learn,
to
and
Chuka
network
University.
on these groundbreaking
This
ideas.
6th June
In a world
2024,
facing climate
advancing climate
catastrophe,
justice in
disruptive
Africa, Comrades
ideas are
debate.
needed to catalyze economy-wide transformation. Welcome to Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice, an intergenerational initiative designed to share, learn, in a world facing climate catastrophe, disruptive ideas are needed to in a world facing climate catastrophe, disruptive ideas are needed to catalyze economy-wide transformation. Welcome to Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice, an intergenerational initiative designed to share, learn, and network on these groundbreaking ideas. Building up on this year's African Union's theme, Educate an African climate catastrophe, disruptive ideas are needed to catalyze economy-wide transformation. Welcome to Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice, an intergenerational initiative designed to share, learn, and network on these groundbreaking ideas. Building up on this year's African Union's theme, Educate an African Fit for the 21st Century, we are pushing for resilient education systems to ensure inclusive, lifelong, quality, and relevant learning for African youth, empowering them to tackle climate challenges head-on. Our school offers tailor-made course modules developed and delivered by outstanding scholars, experts, researchers, and community activists from both the Global South and North. Africa's leading climate justice strategists and activists also contribute their invaluable insights. This unique program is a timely opportunity for long-standing scholar activists, community-based scholars, and the younger generation of climate justice advocates. We focus on a society-wide approach, welcoming sectoral experts and frontline activists from diverse educational and cultural backgrounds. With a strong and growing alumni network, we've set the benchmark for Africa's climate policy discourse and intervention strategies. Over 3 cohorts, we've trained over 1,000 participants from Africa, Latin America, Asia, and the Caribbean. The Nairobi Summer School on Climate
No. Hello. Hello. Testing 1 2. Check 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Check. 1 2. Checking 1 2. 1 2 1 2. 1 2. One, two, 1 2. Testing 1 2. Check. Check 1 2. 1 2. Checking 1 2. 1 2. Check 1 2. Check. Check 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. 1 2. Testing 1 2. Checking 1 2. Good evening. One two. Mic test 1 2. 1 2. Mic test 1 2. Mic test 1 2. Sound test.
In a world facing climate catastrophe, disruptive ideas are needed to catalyze economy-wide transformation. Welcome to Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice, an intergenerational initiative designed to share, learn, and network on these groundbreaking ideas. Building up on this year's African Union's theme, Educate an African Fit for the 21st Century, we are pushing for resilient education systems to ensure inclusive, lifelong, quality and relevant learning for African youth, empowering them to tackle climate challenges head-on. Our school offers tailor-made course modules developed and delivered by outstanding scholars, experts, researchers and community activists from both the Global South and North. Africa's leading climate justice strategists and activists also contribute their invaluable insights. This unique program is a timely opportunity for long-standing scholar activists, community-based scholars, and the younger generation of climate justice advocates. We focus on a society-wide approach, welcoming sectoral experts and frontline activists from diverse educational and cultural backgrounds. With a strong and growing alumni network, we've set the benchmark for Africa's climate policy discourse and intervention strategies. Over 3 cohorts, we've trained over 1,000 participants from Africa, Latin America, Asia, and the Caribbean. The Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice Cohort 4 will be hosted by Chuka University in collaboration with a consortium of universities from the Mount Kenya East region from June 23rd to July 7th, 2024. Together, we're awakening, equipping, and inspiring a new generation of actors in Africa and globally to advance climate justice, including intra- and intergenerational equity. In a world facing climate catastrophe, disruptive ideas are needed to catalyze economy-wide transformation. Welcome to Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice, an intergenerational initiative designed to share, learn, and network on these groundbreaking ideas. Building up on this year's African Union's theme, Educate an African Fit for the 21st Century, we are pushing for resilient education systems to ensure inclusive, lifelong, quality, and relevant learning for African youth, empowering them to tackle climate challenges head-on. Our school offers tailor-made course modules developed and delivered by outstanding scholars, experts, researchers, and community activists from both the Global South and North. Africa's leading climate justice strategists and activists also contribute their invaluable insights. This unique program is a timely opportunity for long-standing scholar activists, community-based scholars, and the younger generation of climate justice advocates. We focus on a society-wide approach, welcoming sectoral experts and frontline activists from diverse educational and cultural backgrounds. With a strong and growing alumni network, we've set the benchmark for Africa's climate policy discourse and intervention strategies. Over 3 cohorts, we've trained over 1,000 participants from Africa, Latin America, Asia, and the Caribbean. The Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice Cohort 4 will be hosted by Chuka University in collaboration with a consortium of universities from the Mount Kenya East region from June 23rd to July 7th, 2024. Together, we're awakening, equipping, and inspiring a new generation of actors in Africa and globally to advance climate justice, including intra- and intergenerational equity. In a world facing climate catastrophe, disruptive ideas are needed to catalyze economy-wide transformation. Welcome to Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice, an intergenerational initiative designed to share, learn, and network on these groundbreaking ideas. Building up on this year's African Union's theme, Educate an African Fit for the 21st Century, we are pushing for resilient education systems to ensure inclusive, lifelong, quality, and relevant learning for African youth, empowering them to tackle climate challenges head-on. Our school offers tailor-made course modules developed and delivered by outstanding scholars, experts, researchers, and community activists from both the Global South and North. Africa's leading climate justice strategists and activists also contribute their invaluable insights. This unique program is a timely opportunity for long-standing scholar activists, community-based scholars, and the younger generation of climate justice advocates. We focus on a society-wide approach, welcoming sectoral experts and frontline activists from diverse educational and cultural backgrounds. With a strong and growing alumni network, we've set the benchmark for Africa's climate policy discourse and intervention strategies. Over 3 cohorts, we've trained over 1,000 participants from Africa, Latin America, Asia, and the Caribbean. The Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice Cohort 4 will be hosted by Chuka University in collaboration with a consortium of universities from the Mount Kenya East region from June 23rd to July 7th, 2024. Together, we're awakening, equipping, and inspiring a new generation of actors in Africa and globally to advance climate justice, including intra- and intergenerational equity. In a world facing climate catastrophe, disruptive ideas are needed to catalyze economy-wide transformation. Welcome to Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice, an intergenerational initiative designed to share, learn, and network on these groundbreaking ideas. Building up on this year's African Union's theme, Educate an African Fit for the 21st Century, we are pushing for resilient education systems to ensure inclusive, lifelong, quality, and relevant learning for African youth, empowering them to tackle climate challenges head-on. Our school offers tailor-made course modules developed and delivered by outstanding scholars, experts, researchers, and community activists from both the Global South and North. Africa's leading climate justice strategists and activists also contribute their invaluable insights. This unique program is a timely opportunity for long-standing scholar activists, community-based scholars, and the younger generation of climate justice advocates. We focus on a society-wide approach, welcoming sectoral experts and
about to start. Thank you for coming. I'm glad that quite a number of universities have come. Those that are outside, kindly can they come in so that we get started, because in a short while we will be having the DVC will be representing the Vice Chancellor of Chuka University to come and officiate this function.
So it's my humble appeal that the students that are outside to come in so that we get it started. Kindly the students that are outside, come in. Yes, welcome, Professor Givai. Our DVC planning, she's representing our Vice Chancellor today. Welcome, Dr. Bessie Kathambi from Wangari Maathai Institute of Environment and Peace Studies of the University of Nairobi. We have a team from Paja. So I'm requesting the students that are doing registration, the registration will continue. Could they kindly come in so that we get it started? We are a bit behind schedule. In the meantime, I would like to request Madam Joyce Mugoi to be set. Professor, could you kindly ask the students to come in? Kindly, yes. So that we get it started, I'd like to start by introducing myself. My name is Dr. Christopher Kiboro. I'm from Chuka University, and I'm also the Dean, Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences, and I'm part of the technical team that has been organizing for this important debate. So with us, I would want to recognize the presence of the various universities that made it in time. We have Tharaka University, we have Meru University of Science and Technology, we have University of Embu, we have Chuka University, we have University of Dedan Kimathi University of Science and Technology. Which other university did I leave out? And I'm told that Karatina University are on the way, they are coming. Welcome, Dr. Grace. We're about to start. With us, we have our DVC planning. She's already in the house. We just want to get it started, and I'm requesting the students that are outside, please to troop in so that we start. So at this juncture, may I request Madam Joyce Mugoi to take over from me and take up the program and take us to the next step. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kiboro. Let me have the program. My name is Joyce Mugoi Macharia. I'm from Chuka University, Director Office of Career Services, and I'm happy to be here. Mine is to just welcome all of you on board, and I'm happy that the students are now, those that were outside are coming in so that we can be able to start together. All protocol observed. Our DVC, who is representing the Vice Chancellor Chuka University, and in her capacity as DVC also. The judges that are here, we appreciate you. We also have the lead organizers from different universities that have come, organized their teams, and have come so that we can have this successful event, the Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice. And the debate of today is igniting the Comrades' power and solidarity in advancing voice on global climate action. So we really want to appreciate and to be able to achieve our goals, to raise awareness, to foster engagement, to promote solidarity and develop skills. That's what we're here to do. So just very, very briefly, I would like us to stand. When I mention your university, you just stand, and then the rest of us, we just do one clap for them as they sit down. We have a team from Tharaka University. Kindly stand. If you are from Tharaka University, kindly stand. The team from Tharaka University, kindly stand. Kindly stand. We appreciate you. Let's give them one clap. Ya umeme moja. Thank you. Thank you. Have a seat. University of Embu. We have a team from University of Embu. If you are here, very, very smart. Wamevaa hata suit, wako ready kufanya hii debate. Tuwapatie umeme moja. Thank you very much. University of Embu. Meru University of Science and Technology. Where are you? Meru University of Science and Technology, mko wapi? Tuwapigie makofi. Wako wapi? Wako wapi? Meru University of Science and Technology. We don't have much time. We want everybody inside here. Wakam running, si ndio? Wakuje running. Wakuje na content, si ndio? Wakuje na skills, si ndio? Wako wapi? Wako karibu. Naona wameanza kuingia. They're very smart also. In suits, very smart. With all the knowledge, with all the creativity, with all the content of this debate. Tuwapatie umeme moja. Thank you very much. We have Dedan Kimathi. Dedan Kimathi mko wapi? Dedan Kimathi mko wapi? Wow, 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 wow. Another smart, intelligent looking young man. Tuwapatie umeme moja. Umeme mkali kidogo. Kwani mnaona wivu jameni? Tuwapatie umeme moja. Umeme mzuri. Thank you very much. And then we have Chuka University. The host, Chuka University. Chuka University. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Stand, 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 we see you. Stand, we see you. Stand, we see you. Chuka University, they are at the back there. Hawataki kusema mingi. Wako huko nyuma. Lakini tukiwapatia nafasi, watatuambia. Si ndio? Hebu tuwapatie umeme moja. Thank you very much. I also want to appreciate all the lead organizers, those that are here and they are lead organizers. Please stand, not because the students are greater than you, but without the students would not be here. Sindio? If you are a lead in your university, you brought your team, you've been organizing this team, Can we give these ones a mic so that they can just say their name? An institution. Who is helping me with the other mic? Kindly, very quickly. These are the people that have organized this team. Who has the mic? Please give them the mic so that they can introduce themselves very, very quickly. Good morning, Professor Munyeri, Chuka University. Thank you.
Good morning, Professor Muraya, Chuka University, the lead.
Thank you.
Good morning, Dr. Paris Nderito, Chuka University.
Thank you.
Good morning, Professor Gichumbi, Chuka University.
Thank you.
My name is Winnie Tabitha, Meru University.
Thank you.
Good morning, Sarah Gatweri, Meru University of Science and Technology.
Thank you.
Good morning, Dr. Joe Biambo, Meru University.
Thank you.
Good morning, Dr. Leonard Juma, the lead at the Dedan University.
Thank you.
Good morning, Rogers Kisangani, the Dedan University of Technology.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Jennifer Marubu from Baraka University.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Fidelis Ngugi, Technical Lead, Baraka University.
Thank you.
Good morning, Dr. Jane Ruto, Meru University.
Thank you very much. Tuwapatie umeme mmoja wakiwa wote ama kuna mwingine?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Lewis Morena from Baraka University.
Thank you. Tuwapatie umeme mmoja. There is another one. Sawa.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Faith Mudeu, Communication Lead, Dedan Kimathi University of Technology.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Dr. Justin Nyaga, the Coordinator Center for Climate Change, Adaptation and Mitigation at the University of Embu. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Tuwapatie umeme mmoja mkali wakiwa pamoja, si ndio? Haya, umeme tena. Thank you very much. I would like to call Dr. Grace Mureithi to come and lead us with a word of prayer. Nimeacha hao manake hawa ni wakubwa, kwa hivyo hao watapatiwa nafasi yao ya kujiintroduce. Si ni sawa hivyo? Tumekubaliana? Haya, Dr. Grace Mureithi, come and lead us in a word of prayer.
Thank you, Madam Joyce. God is good, and all the time. Yes, and I'm expecting that we are happy that God has given us an opportunity to be here. Welcome all again. We are feeling humbled to have all of you with us. I am Dr. Grace Muredi. I work here in Chuka University as Deputy Registrar in the area of academics, and I love God. Nimeokoka. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. I've not been told to preach, but it is good just to remind us just a few things, just one thing, not many. Chuka University, we believe it is a prophetic university, and we believe in that. So we have a very big space for God in everything that we do. We acknowledge that were it not for the Lord, Chuka University would not be. And this far, we really see the hand of God. In our belief that it is a prophetic university, we have a saying that everyone that comes in Chuka University must leave Chuka University happy. Because you have accomplished, you have attained, you have achieved, you have met, you have done that which had made you to come here. So I am expecting that all our students from various universities and their lead persons, all our guests, whoever is with us here, by the time you leave here, you leave happy. And that's why we have a session of prayer together. And then, so that is not enough, the Bible in the book of Psalms says that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So we are coming here, and at the end of the day, all that knowledge that we are going to use to do whatever we are going to do, we need God so that he can enable us to do it very, very well. And that is why the same is repeated in the book of Proverbs 3 times, the same statement. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Just look at that person that is next to you. Mwambie karibu. And then mwambie the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Let us be guided through that, and it shall be well. I appreciate all of you. Let us of the same. We are happy that God, you have gathered us from various universities in this region of ours, and we are here now, King of Glory. We are really expectant because we need you, Lord, to be part of us, to be with us, that in whatever we are going to do, King of Glory, you are really going to guide us. We want to trust in you, dear Father, that you have told us that when we involve you, a lot is going to happen to us, which is good. You are going to grant us that wisdom as we interact together, dear Father. May your presence with us like Moses prayed. Because your presence will make all the difference. We want to appreciate each one of us, more so those that have come from outside Chuka University to join us. May they find a home, a good place, where they can exchange ideas, where they can interact together, King of Glory, for better, especially when you know the theme of the day. We want to pray that God, as we begin, you begin with us, through everything that is going to take place. All those that are going to participate, in whatever capacity, dear Father, we want to involve you, so that God, you are going to influence them. At the end of the day, we are going to get the best results. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to be the ones doing what we are doing now. I want to thank you for this institution, the management for allowing us to be here. We really appreciate them. And through the day, God, we seek upon your protection, we seek upon your providence, we seek upon good health, so that, King of Glory, as we end the day, we will say that surely, coming to Chuka University and living Chuka University, we are happy, because we will offend us with what is required of each one of us. Now, God, don't let us do anything without you. Take over, Lord. It is our prayer of faith. We are saying that we may not have a lot of time, but the little time that is going to be given to us, help us to make maximum use of it. It's our prayer of faith, believing and trusting in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. May God give you a very successful day. Thank you.
Let us clap our hands for Jesus. Thank you very much, Dr. Grace. And now I want to invite our Professor Mraya so that he can be able to invite our DVC who is representing our VC. Professor, thank you.
Good morning. Welcome. I know most of you have come from far, maybe from the Kimani, Mel, Ebu. And I can see everybody is ready for debate. I can see very beautiful faces, young faces, and probably faces that are returning to win. I think those who have come to win, isn't it? So I take this opportunity to welcome everybody in Chuka as a coordinating team here. We are happy that we are holding you here, and we hope you will go home happy as per our prophetic university. So I want to take this opportunity to invite the acting VC, Professor Gidai.
Thank you, Professor Muraya. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? My name is Professor Eunice Wamoyo Gidai. I'm the acting Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Administration, Finance, Planning and Development. I'm here representing our Vice Chancellor, Professor Henry Mutembe, who is away on official matters. And I'm also representing our Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Academics and Student Affairs, Professor Duru. And today, before I make my remarks on behalf of our Vice Chancellor, I want to introduce our guests of today. And I want to request Philip to come and introduce the PACJA team.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. The sound level seems to be low. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. I'm happy to hear that. The PACJA team that is actually engaged in this particular process is much more elaborate than what is currently present. If you raise your hand, I will be able to introduce you. We have on the camera Fidel Mikaba, who is our Communication Knowledge Lead Manager for PACJA. Right in front, we have Faith Gige, who manages the Kenya Platform for Climate Governance, which is our national platform for PACJA at this particular level. Across, we have Maurice Kimatu, again managing our communication function. And unless I'm wrong, that is it. We have a driver outside for purposes of acknowledgement. We are also, he's here. Bernard is our pilot, so he's also in the room to be part of the debate. Allow me to also quickly introduce the team of judges. I just mentioned them by name. They don't like interacting too much. We have right in the front, Madam Olivia. You may need to quickly stand. Olivia Odiambo works with Wildlife Works. Is quite in front. We have Julius, Mr. Nicholas Abuya. I usually mix the Julius and Nicholas. And it has been historical, it's not been corrected. It's the Global Program Resilience Advisor for Christian Aid. And right in front, we have Dr. Kurauka, Joseph Kurauka, former, of course, coordinator of the School of Environmental Studies in Kenyatta University. So we are set in terms of the process. What do you this? Thanks.
Thank you so much, Philip. I also want to introduce our facilitator, our keynote speaker today, Dr. Betty. Please stand up and say hello. You'll be hearing from her soon. The organizers of this event, Chuka University Management, the PACJA team, our keynote speaker from Wangari Maathai Institute, and our guests, our esteemed judges, debaters of today. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Chuka University. We say that this is a prophetic university because it was prophesied by a lady, Asia,
who was called Jerusha Kanywa back in 1950s. So she said that a time as this, there will be a mountain where all the birds will perch, stay for a while, and live while happy. So we believe that today you are the birds who have perched today. You will debate, you will interact, you will network, and you live happy. Today, as we gather here, we investigate one of the most pressing issues of our time, climate action and justice. And as we stand at the head of environmental crisis, it is imperative that we not only acknowledge the gravity of the situation, but also commit ourselves to seeking solutions that are equitable, sustainable, and just for all. Climate action is not just a matter of environmental concern. It is a matter of social justice, human rights, and global solidarity. It is about recognizing the interconnectedness of the world and the impacts of climate change on marginalized communities who have contributed the least to environmental degradation. Today we argue for climate justice and action because it is a moral imperative. It is about ensuring that future generations inherit a planet that is heritable, prosperous, and just. It is about rectifying historical injustices and holding accountable those who have profited from unsustainable practices at the expense of the planet and its people. We cannot afford to delay action on climate justice any longer. The time for half measures and empty promises is over. We must act boldly and decisively to transition to a sustainable and equitable future for all. Across the globe, the impacts of climate change are being felt most acutely by those who have contributed the least to its causes. Vulnerable communities, often the marginalized by socio-economic disparities and historical injustices, bear the brunt of extreme weather events, environmental degradation, and displacement. This is not a coincidence, but it is a stark of manifestation of systemic inequalities that perpetuate environmental injustice. So today, we have the opportunity and the responsibility to confront these injustices head-on and to chart a course towards a more equitable and sustainable future. Climate action demands that we acknowledge the interconnectedness of our world and the shared responsibility we all bear for safeguarding the planet and its inhabitants. So the voice of climate justice and action is one that speaks for the planet and its people, particularly those who are most vulnerable to the impacts of climate change. It is a voice that demands equity, solidarity, and accountability in addressing the root causes of climate change and its effects on marginalized communities. It is imperative that we center the voices of those most affected by climate change and heed their calls for justice and solidarity, and we must recognize that climate change worsens existing inequalities, and that addressing it requires a holistic approach that prioritizes equity, inclusion, and human dignity. So the voice of climate justice for the young people calls for transformative policies and practices that prioritize the needs and rights of present and future generations. And at its core, it believes in the power of collective action and solidarity to create a more sustainable and equitable world. It calls on individuals, communities, governments, and institutions to come together, which we have, like what we have done today, to protect and restore ecosystems and acknowledge that our future is shared with our dependents. The point of climate action acknowledges the complex interplay of factors such as race, class, gender, and geography in shaping vulnerability of climate change and advocates for solutions that address these intersecting forms of inequality. So ultimately, it is a call to action. It is a call to reimagine our relationship with the planet and with each other, and to work together towards a future where all beings can thrive in harmony with nature. It is a voice that inspires hope, galvanizes action, and demands unity in fighting against climate change. Therefore, universities, including students, have a responsibility and an opportunity for climate action through research, education, advocacy, community engagement, and sustainable initiatives. By harnessing their collective expertise and resources, universities can help build a more just and sustainable world for current and future generations. And with those few remarks, I wish to declare this debate officially open. Thank you very much. So I wish to invite Philip to come and give his remarks.
Thank you so much, Prof, for this particular opportunity. As Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance, this is a milestone that we do indeed celebrate. The milestone of being able to bring institutions of higher learning together and to put them at the fore in terms of discussing and engaging within the climate discourse. Allow me in advance again to convey greetings from our Executive Director, Dr. Medika Mwenda, who would have loved to be part of the debate in person, but because of reasons that are beyond us, he was not able to join. As you are aware, the pre-COP of COP29 is happening in Bonn in SB60. Is actually following the negotiation and looking at what is shaping within the global agenda, and Patch again driving some deep-seated political alignment in advancing the cause for Africa. So I take this particular opportunity to convey his greetings and again his enthusiasm, particularly around the process and the commitment that we've witnessed from the institutions across. In Pacha, we have a clarion call, and the clarion call is what we want. And the response is really simple: climate justice. When we need it now. Not yesterday, not the day before yesterday, but now. So in our engagement process, we are quite clear that the transformation that we are looking for must be immediate. And I want us first to demonstrate what we want. What we want. You are too low. Nobody will hear you when you actually say climate justice under the cover. What do we want? Climate justice. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. Absolutely. Thanks. So climate change, in our assessment as Pan-African Climate Justice Alliance, affects all facets of human life. When we look at the Sustainable Development Goal, which is the Agenda 2030, right from Agenda 1 up to Agenda 17, climate change is actually at the heart of its impact. So it's not localized within one Sustainable Development Goal. It is multifaceted, it cuts across all the sectors, and it's interdisciplinary in nature. And that is why I was quite happy when we were engaging in the preliminary stages with the universities, and it was clear that we are going to get interdisciplinary teams within the debate, meaning that there is a bold strive within the universities again to ensure that climate action is mainstreamed across the curriculum. I think that is more than impressive. This debate that we are having today is the first of its own kind. And when we say the first of its own kind, it's the first that we are having among universities, probably in Africa, probably also in the world. And it's of its kind because it has also a strategic purpose. The strategic purpose is again to draw first and foremost on the interdisciplinary nature of climate change, but also to inbuild conversations around contemporary issues that are coming and that we are currently faced with and we are grappling with. It is one of its own kind because it is one of the events that are precursor events, ushering the comprehensive training on the fourth cohort of the Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice that again takes place in the same venue, Chuka University, in the coming 2 weeks. So it's quite definitive in terms of its approaches. And for those who might be asking what is Nairobi Summer School on Climate Justice, it's actually a premier training that draws learners from across the world, young people from across the world, basically to play a critical role, to enhance their skills, to play a critical role in terms of shaping broad-based climate action, diplomacy, policy action, innovation, activism, and again, strengthening locally led climate action. So it's broad in nature, it's broad in its character, and that is what it will be, and that is what is happening. But this debate begins to speak to some certain conversations that will delve into in a deeper way in that particular time. So it sets the tone of the process that we are actually engaging in, quite a transformative process of the Nairobi Summer School, where we award certificates based on how you are performing in the field and the transformation that you are causing in the field. I think more importantly, this debate comes at a time when African institutions must play their rightful role in terms of plugging into a global discourse and shaping the conversation within the global stage. So it's coming at a very timely point where we are seeing institutions in the North, again, playing quite a substantial role in terms of backing up their own institutions of negotiation to be effective in their role. Our moderator spoke about the theme, which is actually uniting Comrades' power and solidarity in climate action. And therefore, this debate is more about what is feasible and what kind of transformation young people can actually secure, or that can be secured through the leadership of the young people, both in the global north and in the global south. I must emphasize that we are in a diplomatic Wangamaya when it comes to climate issues, and diplomatic Wangamaya is characterized by retreating to self. States are basically retreating to self and abandoning multilateral processes. And therefore it is important within the debates and our engagement as young people to look at what kind of new diplomacy we need to explore across the spectrum. What kind of solidarities we need to create among young people, among institutions of learning in Africa, but also with our northern counterparts. That is where the source of transformation will be drawn from. We believe the universities have made their preparations, the students are ready for the debate, and again, through your constant exchanges, here and beyond, we will be able to shape a Pan-African narrative and a discourse that is sufficiently transformative. We wish you all the best in the debates. Don't take it too seriously, don't take it too personal. First and foremost, take it as a learning opportunity. Second, take it as an opportunity to exchange conduct. And thirdly, take it as an opportunity to build global solidarity. With those many remarks, I will close by asking what we want. What do we want? What do we want? When do we want it? Now. When do we need it? Now. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to request our keynote speaker, Dr. Bessie from Wangari Maathai Institute, to come and give us her remarks.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Comrades. 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 I don't think there's power here. Comrades. You know you will stand because I've been a comrade. Comrade. I'm not hearing you. Comrade. Maybe this side is growing. Comrade.
Power.
Yeah, no, it's getting there. Comrade. The people at the back. What is the problem? So I want to first recognize and appreciate the acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Eunice. I also want to appreciate Professor Morai, Professor Kiboro, who welcomed me here. We have Pacha and Dr. Miruka from Kenyatta University. We have our distinguished guest, Olivia, Faith, and Abuya. He has all the money, and he doesn't want to give me this money, but we'll negotiate. To Chuka Management, thank you very much for having me here. I want, when I say your university, if you're a comrade,
you will shout the biggest power. So, University of Embu. Power. Now you're getting it. University of Meru, Science and Technology. Power. Yeah. University of Tharaka. Power. Yes, now you're there. Denat Kimathi. Power. Perfect. And Chuka? Power. Yeah. So distinguished faculties, ladies and gentlemen, I salute you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's a good day to be alive this day. So when we say good morning, it is good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. So I'm your keynote speaker, and when I was coming from Nairobi to speak, I kept asking myself, what exactly should I be telling these young folk? You know, climate change. How many of you know what is climate change? Let me see by a show of hand. We'll have this conversation because a debate is not for me to come and talk to you. It is us talking together. So how many know about climate change? By a show of hand. Do you know about climate change? You're going to be debating about it. How many know? There's nobody. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the rest of you don't know anything about climate change. Okay. All right. So now that you don't know, let me tell you what climate change is. Climate change is the weather getting to act out like a teenager. Am I right? Yeah? The weather has become a teenager. That's what climate change is. Am I right? I need a conversation. Am I right to say the weather has become a teenager? Today it's hot, tomorrow it's cold, tomorrow it's raining, tomorrow it's stormy, tomorrow it's cold. Are we talking about the same climate change? The climate change you know. Yeah? So, since you're talking to me by shaking the head, even me I'll be, okay, I'll nod. So climate change is not just the weather acting up, it's that change of weather you have seen for the last 30 years, and we're seeing a different story. So, when we are asking for climate justice, where do we start? That's the question. Where do we start? Do you know climate change was not discovered 50 years ago? Now let me shock you with facts. It started in 1824. And the first person or first people to have done that were Fourier, Foote, and Locke. Those were the first people who started complaining about climate change in 1824. Fast forward, we are in 2024. How many years ago? How many? 200. Yeah? We're still talking about climate change. We're still talking how this weather has become a teenager, evolved to a midlife crisis, and now we don't know whether to call it an old person or a centurion. Where do we call climate change? So this is what climate change has done. Today, when we started the year, we never at one point thought we'd be having flooding. So the farmers have planted, have done all, and then climate said, no, this is what climate change did. All their crops were washed down. So their livelihood is gone. And if your parents or guardians are like mine, who are farmers, I'm sure you're worried where your school fees next will come from. So climate change decided we're going to get rid of it. And then it decided we need to teach every one of you that nature has a place. So what does it do? It displaces us. We had built on riparians, we had built wrong buildings, on the wrong foundations, and now climate change is saying, we're done, we are gone. You will know that I am climate change. Guess what? Where were you? Where's the youth? Have you heard the youth? Did you hear them? Maybe I need to be on Instagram. Should I check where you are? Where have you been? Maybe on TikTok. Were you TikToking as you saw water washing off people's homes? No, where was the youth? Today's theme is igniting comradeship, yeah, to face the issue of climate change. So I'm asking you today, where is the youth? Where is this comrade? How many people know you exist? How many people know in this climate space that there's a youth? Needs to build homes on hills and slopey landscapes because we need affordable housing, I say, right? But climate change, besides, you forgot the environment. The environment is non-negotiable. That is my submission to you today. We can never negotiate with the environment. So, if we have to have that sustainable development, then we must have environment, society, and economics. Unfortunately, if I want to get rich today, what is the best quick scheme? What word do I need to use? Come on, speak to me. What word? You're smiling, you know it. What word? What word do I need to use to get my quick money? Huh? Not wash. What word do I need to use? Just one word. Climate change. If I say today climate change, what do? What everybody sees is what? You see what? Dollars, some of you are seeing euro signs on your eyes because I've said climate change. We have monetized one thing that has brought us to our very knees. That is asking us, are we paying attention? We did a simulation about 2 weeks ago on a model that we want to see if it will make people wake up. And when we looked at the curve of how these emissions, yes, the greenhouse emissions that we have today, they were peaking by 2030. And at 2030, it shows that we'll be at 3 degrees. So 3 degrees means more rain, and not rain, the rain, you know. We'll have Cyclone Idaya, Cyclone Rema. All of this will be a normal day occurrence. Yes? There'll be dry seasons that are very bad. We were talking of El Nino. Now we should prepare for La Nina, a very dry period. Are we prepared for this? The intensity will increase. That is what climate change is bringing us to. You've talked about you want climate justice today. Did the people in my family who are washed off deserve what they did? Did they deserve it? Did they? I want to hear an answer. We are a society. No. Yes? But this is what climate change will be doing. Every time we keep quiet, every time we become complacent, every time you look the other side and say, it is not my responsibility, someone somewhere is dying. So it is your responsibility, as you sit here today to debate, to look at issues. We've monetized so much of the environment that we have forgotten. If you take care of nature, nature takes care of you. But if nature decides to take vengeance on you, then you have no future. So, because I'm not here to stay and I don't want to surpass the time given, I want to tell you the story of where I have been. And maybe we'll find the voice of the youth, the voice of these comrades who are looking at me. Wherever you are, you have a space. You don't need big offices, but where you stand, it happens. So when I grew up in the 1990s, yeah, do some math. I'm seeing some of you already calculating. I'm aging like fine wine, so don't worry. Yeah, in 1990, we had rivers. We had streams. If I had to visit my neighbor, I didn't need to stand from my house to see because there was a tree cover. Every homestead had a tree cover. We had over 50 indigenous trees in our homesteads. So when it rained, I don't know when you saw a tadpole last. How many have seen a tadpole? How many? Let me see. Very few. So when it rained, we'd have tadpoles. We'd have the earthworms, you know, springing up, making the soil will be so moist that you'd want to walk barefoot. Yeah? It was nice. I didn't need to wear shoes. And for those of you who think it's not a fashion malfunction that I'm wearing sneakers, I just had my foot. So I'll wear the heels one of these fine days. So we walked on this soil. We enjoyed it. If I was a farmer, I knew that come March, April, May, it's a rainy season. June, July is a cold season. August, the butterflies would come out. I don't know if you've seen a butterfly, but we had droves of them. Yeah? Come October, the frogs and the cricket would start warning you. Rain is coming. Rain is coming. So by the time we get to December, as we say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, we knew it's time to buy sunscreen because the sun in January was unbearable. All the way to February, and then we start the cycle again. But today, we don't have any. I can't tell you if it's going to rain tomorrow. I can't tell you if it's going to be sunny today. But it's changing. What has changed is our greed. How we have continued exploiting our resources to make sure if Bessie is driving a Prado, Olivia has to drive a Range Rover. Yes? Because we must make sure all these resources are utilized to the core without the future being thought about. Have you seen a butterfly? I guess some of you have read about it. Did I deny you the future? I am denying you as long as you're quiet. So my question to you, comrades, where is your voice? Who has heard you? At least they know me. I've been making noise for the last 20 years. And not any kind of noise. I have made noise for people to hear. The environment is non-negotiable. Comrades, where are you? When they're talking about carbon trade, where are you? When they're talking about infrastructure, where are you? Yes? Where is your place in this fight against climate change? I conclude by telling you that we've been told the future is what you create. So my question to you, what exactly is the future you're creating? Can you find your voice? Can you really find your voice? Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Bessie, for that eye-opening remarks. And we have come to the end of the session of the speeches. And I want to take it back to the organizers so that you proceed from there.
Thank you, Professor. So we move to the next level where we are going to come to the debates. But before we go to debates, for those who are asking about the password, you can see there are several pages there. You can see the password. Those are the passwords you can use. That is, you can see it's at Chuka at UNI 2024. You can see them there are several. I also want to note that this debate is live. Discovered in almost, I think, all the African countries because we have interest. I think it's covered in almost more than 84 countries. So I think you're happy. You are one of the most privileged students. If I remember during my day when I was a student, I liked this kind of things, but I was not privileged to be maybe outside the campus when you are discussing outside the campus. So I think when you are discussing, you know that you are being watched all over the world. The debate is also being translated into 3 languages because of the countries that are speaking French. We also have a translation into Portuguese and also Spanish. And after this, we'll break for the theme for the program, that is the health break. And before we go for health break, we'll have a group photo. Then we'll have our theme. Then from there, all the university students, depending on where you're coming, you see your coordinator. You came with somebody who is leading you so that you explain to the next phase. And I know when we have some briefing down in 205, we do not have Karatina University. So Karatina University, you have to see Phil so that he can be able to brief you what others are being briefed. I think that is in order. So from here, let us also, so you got the group so that the coordinators has been briefed what you are going to do, so that you form the groups. And then after the tea, but make sure that you don't overstay in the tea room. So the students, the tea is in the ground floor. For the staff, you take your tea in the first floor. Then I also need to note that probably, Philip, do you have something to say before we break, because you are more lacking?
Just to emphasize on time, if we say come back at this time, based on how we are directed by the moderator, let's stick to that time, because we will also be brutal on time. Thanks.
Thank you, Phil. And then make sure that also you register. You register here because also we need some accountability. We know where you are here. So everybody who is attending, make sure that you register yourself outside. So we move for the photo. For the group photo, then from the group photo, you go the other student, you go to the ground floor, and then you mobilize around your coordinator after that to be briefed what is going to happen. Then the other staff, we go to the first. Thank you. And probably, Daktari, I know you are very strict. You will be the timekeeper. Yes. So what is now? The time now is the time now is 3 minutes to 11. We should be back here by 11:30. Yes, because we need after that. It means that you have taken your tea. You have also coordinated with your group, and the grouping have been done as we briefed. So it means that we'll be back here to start the debate at 11:30. Thank you.
Okay, I just want to let you know that we have washrooms just out here for gents and ladies. If you go to the next floor, second floor, again you'll find washrooms there for gents and ladies. If you go to the next floor, which is first floor, you'll still find washrooms there for gents and for the ladies. So be aware. We will be given specific social media handles, maybe when we come back from tea, so that you can be able to also engage when you are able to. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I want to remind you where we're going to have a photo session, and we just go down our floor below here. That's where we're going to have a photo session, a group photo session. Thank you very much.
Yes. You know what I want to do?
Yes.
I want to give t-shirts to each lead.
What t-shirt? Yes, you can start with me.
Hapo hivyo.
Cameraman.
Nilikuwa tunaona macho like ina. Unakaa ni kama unaelewa.
What the stuff? Mzee ameenda wapi?
Alikuwa mbali, sijui
Mzee anasema nini bwana? Ilikuwa ni yako alikuwa hii kitu.
Alafu sio mama ile wakati kitu hapo nataka. Hapo nataka. Nina usobuanga ama ni ile dance yao amedance sana sasa imeingia so hakika hivi ni instinct namwambia
Apa? Mira da tua eleção. Obima.
tuitoe kwa
participate by being the audience. Are we together? And I want to agree that with the arrangement that we have, that all the universities in your preparation, you add all your debaters. As we prepare for the process, as again I'm repeating that all your leads, university leads will be providing you with t-shirts, and with a lot of order, let that not bring distraction. So number one, as clearly we start this process, I want to put all the debaters in order before we bring the house into consideration. I want to start with Meru University. Meru University, where are you? That is Meru University. The lead from Meru University, just stand up. I'll want you to give me your debaters. How many are they? 6 debaters. I want the 6 debaters here, kindly. And dear members, as you look at that, those are the members who are going to represent Meru University in their debate as we start this process. So Meru University. Number 2, Tharaka University. Where are you, Tharaka? Tharaka, who is the lead? Daktari. How many debaters do you have? 6 debaters. Kindly give me the 6 debaters. The 6 debaters are going to represent the voice, the face, and the action of Tharaka University. Come here kindly. As they self-organize, I'm going to the 3rd one, Chuka University. Where is Chuka University? Chuka University, you're there. Professor Muraya, I want to think that you're the lead. Kindly, how many debaters do you have from Chuka University? 6. Kindly give me the 6 debaters here. Kindly, the 6 debaters come in front, and through your representation, these are the faces that will represent you. I'm going to number 4, Embu University. 6 debaters. And kindly provide me the 6 debaters here. I know they're being branded, and let you do it in order. Number 5, give me Dedan Kimathi. We may extend the line to the other side. And actually, if it is better, we can do 2 lines, kindly. If you're shorter than the other, just move forward and the other gets behind. So that is Dedan Kimathi. Are we here? Dedan Kimathi? You already here? Okay, thank you. Karatina University? Yes, please. Where is the team? Karatina? Yeah. Okay, thank you. How many are you? 6. A uniform number is coming out that each university will be represented by debaters. Is that right? Is that right? We agree. As we confirm, members, that you are here, in the quickest time possible, I'll want us put it clear. And I'm giving instructions. Kindly, hold with me. This is the face that will represent this debate. Whichever you may be having any burning point, you'll only listen as the audience. Are we together? Are we together? All the debaters here, once again, I'm coming back to you. Meru University, where are you? Do you have your lead debater? Whoever is in charge of you? Do you have the lead debater? note me these names. We will begin with the leads. It's fine. We will get there at some point. And I want us to agree that I'm starting to do 4 important things. 1, each and every university has a lead, right? You'll not be part of this assembly. I'm calling this an assembly. You'll not be part of this congregation. You'll not be part of the audience. Per single time as you come, we're going to do you a common, random, but a systematic way of debating against one another. Is that right? That is why I'm requesting that I'll only deal with the leads. And as I deal with the leads, you're going to make a sole decision for your university. Especially number 1, on the order of how you appear in your debates. Out of the 6 debaters, I'm hoping that you're prepared to either propose and oppose. Right? If you're not, that's the right time you'll do. And now, members, listen clearly. As you support your members from the other end, all the debaters who are here, I'm giving you clear instructions. And I'll want to put it clear to you. These will be the rules and regulations before we get to the table. Number 1, in any single debating time, it is only the responsible universities or participants that will be the house. The rest of the debaters, you'll be outside. Is that clear? Is that clear? All of you must go through a simple set of debate as we did the first round. The second round will be another set of a different kind of debate. It will be guided to you as we go. Hope we've agreed. Rule number 2. You will be needed to have high-level discipline with behavior in representation of your university. If you feel you are heated, control your temper. Number 3, we're going to be time conscious. And within the shortest time we have, we are providing, as it was set, that each debate will take a maximum of 14 minutes. 7 for proposers, 7 for the opposers. You're going to be structured in a way that you do your agenda setting in less than 2 minutes. You make your arguments in 4 minutes. And you make your conclusive remark or build-up in less than 2 minutes. If you add them, that is 7 minutes. Both sides, if we do that, will be 14, right? Against time that you go beyond time, remember you'll be penalized. You'll not be told, but if you're told to have a stop of your time, kindly obey. If you don't, is a penalty. Second last is that in each and every debate we do, there will be a counter argument. You'll be subjected to 2 debates, testing both sides, right? Proposer and the opposer side, right? And finally, we will need a high level of participation. Is that right? Is that right? And at the moment, as you are, as all members, I'll want to now take this opportunity to introduce you to the ladyships and the lordships who will be judging you. We will be having one moderator who by that time you'll know. We don't know still. And at this moment, this is the table that will judge yourself. And at the moment, I'll request that through their leadership, they'll say just a word, because I know they may not get time, and take you what is expected as a small criteria of what will be assessed to you. Right? And then the questions are already with you. We had 4 questions, right? And you have gone through them. The criteria will be subjected to all the 4 questions, but the guidance will be provided on how you participate. There is the first level, second level, third, until we get the winner. Allow me now bring this to the house that I want the order of the judges. The mic is over to the judges. They can say something.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, my name is Dr. Joseph Chuka. I'm leading the panel of judges who will be scoring your feedback. Let me have the other 2 to introduce themselves, then Abuya will give a bit of directions on what we need to adhere to. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready to give your best? Are you fired up about this conversation? Can I see some comrade power? Great. My name is Olivia Adiambo, and I'm one of the judges.
Oh, hi, everyone. At the end of the day, have fun. It's never that serious. Our work will be just to aggregate what we'll have said together with my colleague here. Yes, so we're looking forward to a wonderful moment. Faith Ngike is my name.
Comrades Power. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Right, my name is Maurice, communication person in Nairobi Summers on Climate Justice. We just need your maximum cooperation. Be you, be determined, give your best. This is the time.
Hi everyone. My name is Nicholas Abuya and I work at Christian Aid as a Global Program Resilience Advisor. Really happy and thrilled to see you here and wish you a very interactive debate. And as it has been said, it is an opportunity for you to really make a difference in this space. Climate change is such a big issue that is cross-cutting. And as the keynote speaker said in the morning, is actually a defining issue of our time that we need to tackle so that we have a sustainable future. And the future belongs to young people like you. You have got many years to live, so the future is yours. So most welcome. It is a friendly engagement, and we are all here to learn. We shall be learning from you when you hear your views. And I think you'll also be learning from others when you hear their views. Thank you very much and welcome.
Okay, thank you, Abuya. I think all of you need to relax. Those who have notes, we don't expect you to refer to your notes. We expect group teamwork, so all of you need to be engaged. We expect to, when you have answered some of the issues that will be asked, you need to be, giving relevant experiences. I know you come from various degree programs or various schools. That should not matter. If you are not in environmental sciences department, that should not worry you, because environmental issues, climate change issues, climate injustice is a multidisciplinary area. So we will be very fair. Come from Kenyatta University. I'm not in any of the participating universities, so be sure that this judgment will be fair and free. It is beyond the reproach. Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
Thank you. That is the panel of the leaderships and the lordships. Allow me at this moment now to bring you to the order of your participation through a simplified systematic sampling if that is the best or probability. Where are the 6 leads of each and every university? Step forward, just a step. If you are a lead, I only need 6. Just that line is okay. I want to give a small announcement. In each and every university, if you've not received a t-shirt as a lead, you will be guided by one of us, and I want to give this to Dr. Fidelis. You understand where we're getting the t-shirt. If you are any of the university as a lead, you'll take your number, you'll be provided. Dr. Fidelis will help, and we have Dr. Paris who is guiding the process. So these are the 6 leads. In just a minute, in less than a minute, introduce yourself.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Evans Moshanga. I am the lead, and I am a student here at Chuka University. Thank you.
All protocol observed. My name is Leon Msungu from Tharaka University. I'm the lead.
Chuka, Tharaka, next.
Good afternoon. I'm Janice Njoroge, a student from Dedan Kimathi University, and I'm the lead for my team.
Dedan Kimathi represented.
Your leadships and your lordships, ladies and gentlemen, good morning or good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Edward Kithi. I'm the lead debater, Meru University of Science and Technology. Thank you.
Meru University represented.
All protocols observed. Good afternoon. My name is Francis Mweka. I'm from Karatina University, and I'm the lead.
Thank you. I'll want clearly to get the instructions covered. Oh, one more.
All protocols observed. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Ambrose Tonoi from University of Embu, and we are happy to be here. Thank you.
Oh, wow, sorry. That is Embu represented. Thank you, members, for the correction. So these are 6 universities represented in the house. Dear leads, as you take the position of what you're going to take in your order, these are the papers. You'll take the first round. The papers are number 1 to 6. It will determine the order in which you're going to come. Freely take your chance, take your paper. That is the first round. You may want to check and silently keep with you. Are we together? I'm giving you a second round of test that takes the names of the universities. With a lot of order, I'll put them here, and you'll select each. I want someone to note me clearly. Someone noting? We are getting the orders of the debate silently. I'll want to start from whoever who is holding number 1. Check. Number 1. Take your university. Mention your university, please. A mic for them. Number 1, your university.
My university.
Yes.
Chuka.
Chuka University is number 1. Anyone holding number 2? Mention as your university.
Tharaka University.
Chuka, Tharaka. Number 3?
Meru University of Science and Technology.
Number 3 is Meru University. Number 3, you messed up. If I was to judge, thank you. Number 3?
University of Embu.
University of Embu. Number 4?
Dedan Kimathi University.
Dedan Kimathi. Number 5?
Meru University of Science and Technology.
Meru University. Number 6?